Previously on Rashad Jamal, from profit to prison.
I will never let the police lock me up for nothing, nigga. So if the police slide my way, I'm going all out. I've been said that. Y'all will never take me alive, nigga. Never take me alive, nigga. And I mean it. Better go slide on them other rappers and lock them niggas up. They going. On my soul, Rashad Jamal ain't going, nigga. Y'all slide on me, I'm gonna go everywhere but jail, nigga. I might leave the realm. You hear me? But I ain't going to jail, nigga. I told y'all this day was coming, didn't I? Cause look, I'm not turning shit in. Nigga, y'all is gonna be a full-fledged standoff behind this shit. Y'all better go get Jesse Jackson, end up, or whatever the fuck y'all gotta do. I ain't going to sit in no cell for no motherfucking I ain't did shit. For no vindictive bitch. Baby mama drama, that's all cool. That ain't nothing. But when you go put a case on me and say I hurt your youngest daughter, I ain't even been around your ass. And then for Barrow County, for y'all to put the fucking case in, knowing the bitch just filed the false report 20 days prior. We found out that this fucking warrant been out for my arrest since May 25th. We didn't know shit about it. And Barrow County, did they call me? Did they call my family? Did they do an investigation? Did they even look at the fact that I just gave her $2,000 for a son, for my son, and then the next day she lied and said I kidnapped him? Let's not forget about that. Had I not went to the police station to drop my son off, bro, they was gonna put the charge out. So now, you think I'm supposed to go sit in jail behind a lying-ass vindictive bitch? You think I'm supposed to go through the courts and prove my innocence? If anything ever happened to me, it was the government, it was the feds, nigga. Don't believe none of that other shit. You feel me? And I've been saying that shit. People been watching me, I've been saying this shit since last December, man. The officer who wrote the incident report says, I did not have enough probable cause to take the child in charge. Sergeant Page, whoever the fuck his bitch ass is, contacted criminal investigations and notified them of the situation. Detective Thomas Steele then went in there and forwarded this incident report. He took it to the judge. The judge and Winder signed off on it, and that's why they now have a warrant out for my arrest. And the warrant been out since May 25th, my niggas. And we didn't even know, y'all. I asked my lawyer, I said, well, if all it take is hearsay for a child charge or conviction, then let's do a polygraph test. I'll take a polygraph test and let the little girl take one, and I want her mama to take one. Guess what Georgia said, y'all? Polygraph tests are not admissible in court. What the y'all trying to railroad me then, nigga? How the you won't even charge me with some shit a motherfucker said with no evidence to back it up? Ain't no semen, ain't no nothing, nigga. Bro, this bitch finna go to the moon. They got me fucked up. It's already in game anyway. We know why they coming like this, y'all. Cause of who I am, y'all.
Although Rashad was fully aware he had an active warrant for his arrest, he continued to go live on social media daily. He also traveled from state to state, hosting live events for his followers.
We just got booked to do Rashad Jamal live in Indiana. So if you're in the Midwest, we gonna be in Gary. They booked us in Gary. If y'all want us to come to y'all city, y'all can hit up my management and book us. Y'all can email us and book us. You're gonna have to pay to get me out there. I'm not paying to come to you. You better know that.
In addition to hosting live events and connecting with his followers online on a daily basis, in October of 2021, Rashad and dozens of his followers gathered in Atlanta for a cosmic family gathering. The gathering would last for about a week, and this was a way for everyone to meet in person that had only known each other online previously. Among the dozens of people who had traveled to Atlanta for the gathering were two women who would later make national headlines. The two met for the first time at the event and quickly formed a close friendship. At the time, there was no indication of where that friendship would eventually lead. The two women were 36-year-old Crystal Pinkins of Memphis, Tennessee, and 20-year-old Yasmin Hyder of Edmond, Oklahoma. Yasmin had driven to Atlanta alone.
Peace Reflections. I'm in Atlanta and I don't have a plug down here and I would love to smoke. So if anybody has a plug, please comment below so we can talk, exchange some information so I can be in contact with your plug. Maybe they'll give you a discount because you referred a friend. You know what I mean? Like, please.
It's unclear how long she'd been following Rashad, but her first time reposting him on social media was just a few months before meeting him at the event. Just prior to leaving Oklahoma, she was actively looking for like-minded people to start a tribe with. This was something Rashad strongly promoted.
Peace to the gods and goddesses, people that are in Oklahoma or in the Oklahoma region, or states over and stuff like that. We need to meet up because it's getting close. I'm lost myself and I need a tribe of people to gather information and figure it out together, because that's the true way of life and of getting back to how we originally was. So I'm in Oklahoma. If anybody else is in Oklahoma, want to meet up, talk about it on DM, it's fine. I'm gonna link my Instagram and my thingy on TikTok. I hope some of y'all see this. I put it out there that my tribe sees this.
Unlike Yasmin, Crystal hadn't driven to the gathering alone. She had made the trip to Atlanta with her 3-year-old son Lucas and another Rashad follower named Ellie. Ellie was also from Memphis and had brought her 3-year-old son along for the trip as well.
Me and Crystal drove from Memphis to Atlanta to go to the big gathering with everybody.
Ellie was a 23-year-old divorced single mother who had been following Rashad for some time. She had also been communicating with him privately, and their relationship had grown closer over time. Rashad had recently asked Ellie to become his second wife, joining him and Zakiya in a polygamous relationship. Ellie accepted his proposal.
He asked me, I said yeah, and it was like, let's go, sort of thing. I do real estate, I'm cool with polygyny, I thought I fit the bill. We're talking about family ties, we're talking about children, we're talking about home ownership, we're talking about growing foods that are natural and non-GMO. I just wanted to help people grow gardens and be spiritual. I believed something that was too good to be true.
The Atlanta gathering will mark the first time Ellie met Rashad and Zakiya in person.
There you go, y'all. Peace. Share the live 3, 6, or 9 times, y'all. I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan. Don't worry about me. I'm just a fan. You ain't gonna mess up shit, bro. I'm just a fan, y'all. I'm just a fan. Don't worry about me. Nice to finally meet you.
The relationship would be short-lived. Ellie would claim that Rashad and Zakiya had been playing games with her, but Rashad's mother would later tell a different story. According to her, the relationship ended after Ellie allegedly revealed Rashad's location to another man.
I was at that house the whole time that Ellie was there. I was really cooking for her son because she didn't feed him nothing. And I'm not putting him down, just telling you the truth. So in the whole time I'm there, Ellie is on her phone giving out my son's location. I said, something ain't right with this girl. So I said, Rashad, this girl gotta go. Mama, she like that, she cool. I said, Rashad, this girl on the phone with some young man giving out your location. So he said, Ellie, did you give him a location? No. He said, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. And sure enough, there it was. So what we did, we put Ellie on a plane, her and her son, and we flew them out. I didn't leave my sons and Kia house until I got her ass out of that house on a plane. I said, boy, let me tell you something. Polygamy, and you lost your damn mind.
Around the same time as Rashad had fallen out with Ellie, his popularity was reaching its peak. But as his influence and following continued to grow, so did the attacks against Darshell. Whenever Rashad spoke publicly about his ongoing legal troubles, his supporters would rally behind him, and the harassment directed at Darshell only intensified.
People were just reaching out to harass me, call me out my name, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that they brainwashed, or I understand that when somebody likes someone, they're going to be on their side no matter what, but I don't care. I'm the face for my child. She shouldn't, when she came to me, it was for me to be the one to speak for her, because she did what she needed to do. She got enough nerve, she got enough of courage inside of her to come to me, and I did what I needed to do.
When deputies from the Mobile County Sheriff's Office entered the residence at 6770 Mossap Road in 8 Mile, Alabama, they were confronted with a horrifying crime scene.
Deputies walked into a gruesome scene inside this home on Mossap Road. 61-year-old Helen Washam found dead in the back room. She was cut 19 times in the head.
As investigators began processing the scene, they quickly identified the suspect as Helen's 23-year-old son named Damien.
Sheriff's investigators telling Fox 10 News a man used a sword to kill his own mother, then slashed a bedridden uncle, critically wounding him.
There is no motive or no reason for something like this, especially someone to do the things that he did to his mother, the person who brought him into this world.
Washam's father, Hubert, says his son got into a series of videos published by cosmic conspiracists and TikTok creators.
He had absolutely no remorse whatsoever, and that's probably the most shocking part of it. I can only maybe think one or two other times where there was a large sword-type weapon used, in either an assault or homicide. And this one's even worse because the offender killed his mom.
Captain Paul Birch with the sheriff's office says Washam also severely injured his uncle, who has cerebral palsy, and cut his younger brother on the wrist, leaving behind a gruesome crime scene.
He actively resisted and was tased. One of the taser's prongs lodged in his head, so he went to the hospital last night.
Although Rashad was never implicated in the crimes committed by Damien, and investigators didn't accuse him of directing or encouraging the attack, Damien appeared to have become deeply immersed in Rashad's teachings, and many believe that this may have led to the tragedy. According to Damien's family, in the weeks leading up to the killing, he began barricading the doors of the home and continued to talk about an impending zombie attack. He also rambled about clones and claimed the end of the world was near. Those beliefs closely resembled themes that Rashad had discussed in many of his online lectures, as his teachings became more bizarre. It has been suggested that Damien experienced a severe psychotic break and appeared to believe that his family had been replaced by clones or transformed into zombies. Those delusions were widely believed to have been the catalyst for the attack.
The end, we are living in the end of the world as we know it. This is the end of the world. I don't know why y'all don't want to accept it.
They're going to unleash the zombies on us. And see, they plan to tap into your emotion with the zombies because most of the zombies will be your family members.
The Damien Washam murder case marked the first time many people had ever heard of the name Rashad Jamal. As news outlets covered the story, some began referring to him as a cult leader.
He spent thousands of dollars on crystals and listened daily to the online videos of Rashad Jamal White, an online influencer and cult leader whose teachings heavily altered Washam's behavior and reality right before the tragedy.
When they want to kill you, they tear down your name first. They got to tear your name down to make you look bad to the public. So that when they try to do some harm to you, the public don't give a fuck. You already made up a whole fake case in Georgia. So, and when you put them allegations on me, you saying I'm a pedophile. And since the pedophile accusation ain't work, now let's build the case against him. And let's make 9 more fake stories like that. Now we can be like, hey, he's the leader of a violent cult that is inspiring people to hurt their moms, right?
As news of the killing kept spreading and made national headlines, Rashad continued doubling down on the claims of the story being a government plot to take him down. He also questioned whether the homicide had even occurred, suggesting the reports could have been fabricated as part of a broader conspiracy against him.
Check this out. A man accused of killing his mother with a samurai sword and injuring 2 other family members on Sunday began behaving strangely days before the incident, according to his father. He said his son sold his beloved PlayStation games and started watching strange videos of Egyptian mythology and conspiracies. He placed the blame squarely on the videos his son had been watching. He showed one to Fox 10 News made by Jamal Rashad, who has posted a number of Black Power videos on TikTok.
I know how America works. It's called COINTELPRO. It's called propaganda. It's called disinformation. Because first off, I don't even believe that young boy killed his mom. Second off, there's no way you're going to say he listened to Rashad's mom and he wouldn't cut his mama head off. I ain't never told nobody to kill their mama.
Ultimately, the court found Damien not guilty by reason of insanity.
Tonight, a Mobile County court has found Damien Washam not guilty of murder by reason of insanity. Prosecutors argued his mental status be evaluated. That evaluation found Washam legally insane of murder, attempted murder, and assault.
Rashad's explanation for negative things said about him always remained the same. It was always a government conspiracy. That narrative continued a month after the sword attack, when he released his first studio album titled Only the Real Gon' Relate. To promote the album, Rashad rented a billboard along Atlanta's downtown connector, one of the busiest stretches of highway in the city. Despite putting considerable effort into marketing the project, the album failed to reach the sales numbers he had projected. Rashad once again blamed the government for his disappointing results.
The album is out, Only the Real Gon' Relate. They fuck with my promotion on Instagram when I try to promote it. So they see how we coming. They're like, oh, he ain't on no sellout shit. He got a message through the music now. They trying to fuck with the music, but they ain't gonna stop nothing. The message is out there. Be it they messing with the lectures of the music, it ain't gonna do nothing but make y'all gravitate to the message even more.
Rashad's album featured a track titled Dark Shell the Evils, which was directed at Darshell. In the song, Rashad referenced the pedophile allegations against him and once again accused Darshell of lying. The song's release sparked another wave of online harassment. Darshell once again became the target of abusive messages and threats from some of Rashad's supporters.
They reached out to me, sending me death threats, talking all this shit. These are the people that say that they are positive people. But if you get a bunch of negative ass people start going to your page over some shit they don't know nothing about, y'all wasn't there, y'all don't know what the happened, and they keep bringing up his girlfriend. I don't care about that girl. I just pray that she watches her children, get them to themselves and talk to them. I will not lie on anybody like that. Talk to your babies. See if your children are okay. I'm not lying to you. I know that I know that in your heart, in your mind, you know something may be up. You know what I'm saying? But God will reveal to you in due time. If I was a liar, I promise you, I'll be up probably stuttering and scared. I'm not scared. I'll go to hell for my daughter. I die for the truth. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you what it is. Real is real. I ain't never been no motherfucking liar. I ain't never been nobody that's gonna lie on somebody. So at the end of the day, I don't care who believes me. God do.
I know I'm not going to sit no cell, my nigga. For nothing I ain't do. Nigga, I have been grand jury indicted, and they ain't even arrested me on formal charges. You feel me? Got an arrest warrant, nigga, and I ain't even know I was being investigated. Like, that ain't how law work. I come out the streets, nigga. Now, if Georgia was following law properly, then I would follow law properly, but they not following the law properly. How the fuck you got an arrest warrant on me, man, and charge me with 3 felonies, nigga? You ain't never even seen me. You ain't never even put no handcuffs on me. I ain't been fingerprinted. I ain't been nothing, man. They not even follow. This how thirsty they is to get me, y'all. They not even following they constitution, man. Even Brother Polite, when they came in him with that shit, you know what I'm saying? They that nigga was investigated. You feel me? They ain't running his crib, nigga. He knew what was going on. He got subpoenaed, all type of shit. I ain't getting none of that, boy. You don't understand how these people trying to play with me, and I ain't going for it. You think I be lying to y'all when I teach y'all about cloning? You think I'm lying to y'all about that shit, man? Listen, the whole way they handled the whole judicial process and with my situation, let me know what they on with me. So you think I know if I go in the cell, yeah, they'll give a nigga a bond. But I guarantee you when I come out on that bond, I won't be the same individual I was. You think I'm a fool? They want Rashad Jamal dead, man. So they not finna drop it. They not getting rid of shit. They said that already. I'm Jesus right now. I'm the sacrifice. I know my role. I accept it. I gotta leave here for y'all to wake up. And it's gonna take me standing 10 toes. And my wife gonna stand 10 toes with me, so she's ready to leave here. So maybe it's gonna take for you to see it in real time for the shit to flash across the news. Black family, killed in major shootout with law enforcement. Or black family still in major shootout with law enforcement. It's been 3 days. We can't get in the house. You see what I'm saying? It's going one way or another.
As Rashad continued to run from his legal troubles in the state of Georgia and was just starting to be labeled a cult leader, another man who had carried that label for years was about to be forced to face his problems head on. Eligio Bishop, better known as Nature Boy, was also in Georgia, living only a few miles away from Rashad in Atlanta. His situation would soon make headlines after authorities raided the house where he lived with his followers. Nature Boy was arrested and faced with multiple charges, setting the stage for a legal battle that would eventually result in a life sentence.
Bond denied for a self-professed cult leader. Eligio Bishop, also known as Nature Boy, is accused of rape, false imprisonment, along with other charges. Neighbors tell 11 Alive they're stunned by the allegations, but are even more surprised by what this group was posting online.
Cult leader. You know, they hit me with that word, and they turn around and hit him with that word. He is spiritual, is supposed to be a spiritual teacher, and he's speaking some spiritual shit, but a lot of the way he's going about it is wrong. Like, you know, he looked like he was gone. He was on some weird, crazy shit.
And you know what that means? Let me tell you something. First, you get your lighter, and then you get yourself some gasoline, and then
Look past Rashad, Jamal, look past all these names. Nature Boy would be the only one that just really went all the way left. He the only one in the community that kind of went like all the way left. And when you get the first word they was throwing out there was cult leader. But he had no factor though, so it don't really matter. I'm looking at it like for motherfuckers like myself, even though we not on shit like he on, it's just the fact. Did they not just hit me with the same word on Fox 10? That mean they watching us, nigga. It's the word now, cult leader. Here they go with these words when you waking up. See, I'm not even really focused on him. I'm just saying, they use that same word with me though. They called me a violent though, cult leader.
Despite vowing that he would never allow the police to take him alive, just 20 days after Nature Boy's arrest, Rashad would be arrested as well. He would be taken into custody without incident, just a few blocks away from his home, while on his way to an eye doctor appointment with his wife. Unlike Nature Boy's arrest, Rashad's arrest received no mainstream media coverage. The news of him being taken into custody was spread primarily through social media.
I was driving. He was in the passenger seat, the kids were in the back. I made a left at the traffic light. 2 to 3 seconds later, I hear sirens. So I literally pulled over to the side. The next thing I hear is hands up, hands up, hands up. And they literally was pointing the gun straightly at the girls, telling us to roll down the windows, put your hands out the window, okay? Get out the car, throw the keys out the window. Mind you, I'm supposed to have my hands up. How the hell am I supposed to? My husband is not no motherfucking punk. If it was me and him, y'all, we both would have fucking transcended, because we know goddamn well that they would have did something completely different. But since we had our children in the car, and he would never put his family in hurt, harm, or danger, that's the reason why he went ahead and went in. That's the only fucking reason. I saw somebody posted something, oh, he say in his songs, he about business. Yes, the fuck he is about business. And about his business is his fucking family and his daughters. So miss me with all that, oh, I thought he was gonna stand out, oh, I thought he was gonna transcend. Fuck y'all, because y'all not in this motherfucking household. Okay, so the warrant was child molestation and cruelty to children in the first degree. And they denied his bond. I need you guys to write character reference letters. You need to make sure, if you're gonna write these character reference letters, is to be honest, that he has never mistreated a child. He's never hurt, harm, or danger around the children. So this bitch and her kids are lying on him. We have to let them know that the lies that they have told is not my husband.
Shocking news. Spiritual teacher Rashad Jamal of the Cosmic University has been arrested for child molestation. Is it because of the government, or is those charges that he is allegedly accused of true?
We all know what they do. This is the same playbook that they did with a whole bunch of different other political prisoners, bro. They try to lock people up on false charges. If they can't do that, then they just find a way to get them out the way, even if that means killing them. This just sounds like an attack on spirituality to me. I think this is bigger than Rashad Jamal.
When you speak truth, you put your life on the line, because our oppressors does not want the truth out. So that's why I say you can't name one time in history somebody came and spread truth and they wasn't attacked. There's no way you're revealing government secrets and the government not gonna come after you. That's just common sense. You will be attacked, and that comes with death or prison. That's just how it go. It ain't no way around that. I knew what I signed up for before I took the journey. It's part of the journey. It's the reason why right now Rashad Jamal's been called the cult leader. What cult? They saying y'all the cult. If you ever listen to a Rashad Jamal lecture, they're saying you the cult. Come on, man, make it make sense, Cosmic family. If you believe the pedophilia allegations, I can understand that because you don't know what happened in the house. But the moment the moment mainstream media said that Rashad Jamal is a cult leader, that's when all y'all supposed to came together. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But get this word around of what's going on.
When 22-year-old Adam Simji and his 20-year-old girlfriend Michaela Paulus left their home in Florida for a road trip, they expected nothing more than a final summer adventure before returning to school the following week. The couple had been together for 4 years and were both students at the University of Central Florida. Neither could have known that the trip would end in tragedy and change the course of Michaela's life forever. Adam had recently been given a minivan by his father, and this would have been their first time taking the van on a trip. He removed the rear seats, converting the back of the van into a makeshift sleeping area where they could get rest while on the road.
We loved that because we road tripped a lot. One of our biggest bonding activities was we were always in the car together, going to new places and looking at whatever, anything in these little tiny areas, traveling, hiking. We loved it.
Their destination was Arkansas, but the couple planned to make a few stops along the way and find things to do.
We were planning to go to Arkansas, to go to little Eureka Springs, which is just a little town that has some cute Victorian houses and stuff. That's really it. We just wanted to go because there was Victorian houses, and we never got there. We drove up to Atlanta, went west, and then stayed the night in the Alabama Welcome Center right inside the state lines.
The next day, the couple would make their way to visit Cheaha Wilderness and Talladega National Forest.
I woke up the next morning and I was one that put Cheaha on a list of things to do because when you look up what to do in Alabama, it's one of the only things that come up. So we get to Cheaha, which is a 20-minute drive up this mountain, and I didn't realize how far we were going into the middle of nowhere.
After hiking and taking a few pictures, the couple decided to drive to a nearby waterfall. This is when they would come across Yasmin, and their nightmare would begin.
We're driving, and then there's a woman on my left. She's waving her arms, roll the window down, and she's like, "Do you guys have jumper cables? My car needs a jump." And I was like, "Nope, sorry." And Adam goes, "Yeah, we do, right here." I had never seen this thing in my life, and he just happened to have it for this road trip. And she goes, "Oh, well, will you follow me down this dirt path? My car's back there." And Adam was like, "Yeah, we'll help." So I start following her down the dirt road, and Adam literally throws himself into the back of the van and grabs his gun and puts it in his waistband and says, "This is how people get robbed, so just in case." We followed her an entire, the length of a football field into the woods.
After leaving the Cosmic Family gathering in Atlanta, Yasmin and Crystal remained in contact. Before long, the two women decided to pursue an off-grid lifestyle that Rashad had always promoted in his teachings.
You give light to the sun. The reason the sun shines is because of you. The sun shines because it has the chromospheres where it shines, and you have chromosomes in you. Same shit, except that's what the sun is, a bigger chromosome. But they took you out of nature and put you on reservations. You forgot your ancestors died to not go on to these cities and states. Nigga, we was in nature, nigga. And it ain't nothing, it's more nature than it is cities. It's all around you, city to city, state to state. You see all this nature, nigga. You just never think to go in the woods. They just woods to you. That's your home, man. That's what's left of your home. Because all this shit is designed to hinder you.
Yasmin would take to social media shortly before leaving with Crystal. She shared her plans with her followers and discussed the personal issues she felt she needed to work on as she prepared to begin what she viewed as a spiritual journey.
As I go on this spiritual journey, I have to realize that I have to stop forcing energies on myself. And I do this a lot. I'm like, why aren't these emotions still there? And we all have to, whatever, be okay with those feelings no longer being there, because you're elevating into a new mindset of understanding that those feelings aren't what you want in the first place, so why you keep bringing them back up?
Prior to pitching their tents in Cheeha Wilderness, Yasmin and Crystal had been crisscrossing the United States, moving from one location to another and staying in different parks in remote areas. About a week after Rashad was arrested, Yasmin took to social media with a plea for help, saying that she, Crystal, and Crystal's son Lucas had become stranded in Colorado after being snowed in while camping. 3 months later, the trio had made their way to Alabama and were now camping in Cheeha Wilderness. It was there, by what seemed like pure coincidence, that their paths would cross with Adam and Michaela, setting in motion a chain of events that would end in tragedy.
I get there, park the car, get out, get to this purple Scion, and Adam starts doing whatever, trying to jump it. I'm not really paying too much attention because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be jumped, we're just gonna be out, it's gonna take 5 minutes. And then, nothing, and he's like, oh, it's not a jump, it's not the battery. Her steering wheel's locked, it's not the jumper cables, it's not the battery, the ignition, the key just won't turn. Finally, we give up. She's sitting in the driver's seat, like with her feet on the ground facing us. And I say to her, like, is there anything that I can do for you? Can I go tell a park ranger? Can I get you water? Can I call somebody? Is there anything else that I can do for you? And she, no joke, goes, yeah, there is something you can do for me. You can put your hands up.